Welcome to the BreadNation SquadCast. I'm here with the usual group, and today we're going to talk about or react to a video that DJ Academics posted about Boosie. It's a very controversial topic because he was talking about his son and how he started him early. So we'll see. We're just going to see our thoughts about it.
Alright, bet. Let me deafen everyone and then we'll get this video up. Where the fuck is Discord? Okay, yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, go take a look at it. And I'm going to play through it now. Right, let's get this up for you guys. So here is the video.
He's allowed to see pussy, fuck pussy, eat pussy, all that. He's 16 years old. He trained to fuck pussy, eat pussy, all that. Yeah, so don't get to talking about my son. Yeah. Don't get to talking about my son. I got my son's dick sucked early. I got that bitch sucked early. Yeah, all my nephews. Ask any one of my nephews or ask any one of my nephews or my son who got them they first head. Big dog. Yeah, ask any of my nephews who got them they first head. Big dog. Yeah. I been got my son dick sucked. My 9-year-old, 10-year-old, I showed all.
Let's not feed it too much now.
Right.
What you mean?
Alright, play the video, so let's get into it. What are the thoughts on this shit?
He is crazy, man.
He needs to be stopped.
So,
hold
on.
First of all,
How old is the son? Because I swear he said like 9 years old or some shit.
12.
No. He said his son was 16 now, but when he did that, he was 12. So he started.
Okay, so his son was 12 when he first started getting his dick sucked.
Yeah. And his nephews.
And
Not
yeah,
just his
and
son.
Like,
I heard that shit. He was like, ask
Come
any one of my nephews, ask my son who got their first head. Big Dad did. Like, goddamn.
Big dog.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because he
big
said he
dog.
trying to prevent it. It's like he said he trying to prevent it and to make sure they're not doing no sketchy stuff. But the reality is like you can't really control what they gonna do.
Prevent. This man is.
And plus, if you think about it, the dude's like 12. And who knows how old the woman was, and you just hired her for a night? I don't even know. I don't know if he hired her or whatever. But
First of all, that's illegal. Like,
it's only legal till you get caught.
he just stated that he
now.
Well, he's not
He
caught
does.
because obviously he's walking around.
It's legal in
Nah,
Thailand.
but like, there's literally evidence of him saying he's doing this. Like,
Yeah, but they can care less.
Hey, man,
Unless
look.
the-
like they
unless
don't
the-
care,
look.
and it's not like a problem. But like,
Big dog. You know, big
it
dog.
doesn't justify
Got
like what
his
he's
shit.
doing.
Wait, what'd you say, man?
Big dog.
He's big. How's he big dog? You approve of this?
Big dog.
How's he
I
big
say,
dog?
nah, say what you said last time,
Look,
nigga.
look.
Time.
All
Like
yeah.
how I told my cousin when we was young, at the age of 20.
Like what?
Get your dick wet.
You said age of what? Say that again.
You said 20. All right. So that's
20,
that's
yeah.
20.
12,
Yeah,
though.
getting your
That's
dick sucked at
different
20,
from
that's
12,
alright. Like, that makes sense.
That's a
But
12-year-old.
20 and 12 are two different things.
What did you say?
One
What
is
did you say?
past a teenager, one hasn't even
Can I
hit
say my
teenager.
piece? Can I
Let
say
him
my
talk. Let
piece?
him talk. What did he say? What did you say?
Like me, my brother, and his brother, and our cousin, we all said the same thing. Cause we was eager because we was getting tired of this shit. We said, get your dick wet.
Okay, so why did you peer pressure?
12.
Why you got tired of him?
Yeah,
Why you got tired of him?
Bro,
Listen, man.
tell him chasing this and telling some 12-year-olds is not the same, bro.
Whoa,
Chasing
whoa, whoa,
a
whoa,
girl
whoa,
that's
look, look.
nigga.
At the end of the day, that's not my kid. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
I'm not saying it's your kid,
Yeah.
no problem. We're
Yeah,
He's
just,
trying to
like-
peer pressure
okay.
Chase.
Okay, hold on.
Be a damn 20-year-old.
Yeah, nigga, I was not 20. We was in high school. What the fuck you talking about?
Wow,
Wow,
damn, yo,
this nigga pulling you out on the truth.
Alright.
Nigga want this shit.
I
Nigga,
wasn't
don't
20,
like
this
it.
is high school.
Order in the court.
Listen. There's a massive fine line
So
difference.
this is why it took you that long to get your
A
dick wet.
12-year-old normally doing this by himself, and a 12-year-old being peer pressured into doing this shit.
Look,
Does
hold on.
this
Let's find it. Peer pressure him. The 12-year-old was fully
Yeah,
aware.
there's
that
peer
he was
pressure,
doing
and then
something
there's
weird.
paying for it to just get done.
How?
Yeah, but like
Where?
the thing is this. But
I
the
wasn't
thing is this.
aware.
Think, okay.
No, not
see,
you.
there
I'm talking
go.
about Boosie's kid.
Yeah, but Boosie's kid too, my nigga. His dad already got
Listen,
his
listen.
They don't
The
understand
reason-
shit. It's
I
a
can
fucking
guarantee you-
12-year-old.
The
This nigga
only
was
reason why
probably just like, oh, okay, bet. So she gonna give me a licky on my lollipop, right? Like, nigga,
Oh,
what?
no, she's gonna do more than that.
But that's the thing. That's how that kid thinks.
I don't
She
know.
going
I
back
guess that's
to-
like my first question about it. Did he just get head, or was there more to it?
You
I
just said
don't
that.
know,
I
man.
don't know if there's more.
Because if
Uh,
that 12-year-old was
you just
getting
said that.
fucked, that's like way over the line.
That's still fucked, regardless of whether it's just
No,
head or
no,
not.
even if it's just head,
you know
that's
what I'm
fucked.
saying?
Hey,
But if it's
man,
more, that's
look.
worse.
Yeah, early age, man. Yeah, early age.
Yeah, but I don't think he doesn't even know what he.
Look, he did. Look, if his father is trying to get him into doing that, I mean, okay, fine. That's up to him.
Yeah.
Do I agree with it? It's like 50-50 in a way where it's like,
If-
because think about
I
it
get
like
it.
this.
You're trying to
I've
groom
heard
your son.
I've
I
heard
get
of
it.
fathers. I've
I
heard
get
of fathers doing this like in other cultures.
There's
I know.
better ways to do this
I
than
know,
like
I've seen it.
just throwing him in a
I'm
situation,
trying
giving
to
him
groom
no
the
options.
son, but at the same time, I
Like,
don't think it's a good way. It could be traumatizing depending on how you
They
take
might-
it.
Let him get to it on his own. Like, just
Pablo
tell him what he
and
needs to
the
know
episode where
and make
he
sure
was,
he's
like,
safe about what he's doing.
I don't know
And
if
like,
it
let him
was
get
in
to
that
it.
show,
Like,
but
you can't
I
just
remember
put him in a
watching that
situation.
episode.
Like,
He was like probably like young, and his dad got him.
Yeah, what?
They had to
hold up, I
like,
can't hear you.
I think teenager, like 13 going into it, like 12 or 10. I don't know. It kind of took me back to that moment. It's like you hear things like this, but it's just like, is it common? No, but at the same time, it's just like, hey man, do what you gotta do.
I don't know, I think it's kind of stupid. He's preparing his son so that when his
not
son goes
preparing
out
him.
and
I'm pretty
does
sure he said it
shit.
was preventing. It's trying to prevent him from, I don't know.
From what?
getting
Prevent him
raped or
from
some
getting
shit.
his dick sucked? Like,
No,
what?
he's trying to prevent himself from being
'cause he
gay.
Gay,
Yeah,
That's
like,
what he's trying to
yeah.
do.
Okay, that's fucked. Trying to prevent
Yeah,
your
this is
son from
the
being
dumbest shit
gay.
I've ever heard, bro.
Doesn't make sense anyway. Guys give blowjobs too. That's the whole point of having gay sex. No, hold on. How does having a girl suck your son's dick prevent him from being gay?
I don't know. You never said it.
I don't know.
He wants his son to be
I don't
staring
know,
at
man.
that
And-
female the
and
whole
he-
time and realize a female's supposed to be doing this.
What's he seeing? The fact they have long hair? I doubt these women are looking up and smiling at a 12-year-old boy while they suck his dick.
Look, he gonna have his Nintendo Switch in one hand.
Ain't none of these bitches smiling for the camera, bro. Like,
You'd be surprised.
Oh, she gonna be smiling, alright.
You'd be surprised.
You give them enough money, they do anything.
To be honest with you, that's not even a lie.
Sometimes
called
what if she really
prostitution.
like the kid? You know what the case for? What if she really like the kid? That'd be different.
That
That could happen.
Nah, you gonna have to get out.
I mean, I guess my question is, where's he hiring these women from?
No,
Like, does
he's
he
not.
know
He
these
didn't meet
women,
them.
or is he just
Either he
like
knows them.
hopping on
I don't know.
Fiverr?
I don't know if he hired them. I don't know if he knows them. But he did.
Well,
Like I said,
he had to hide them. Think about it.
Well, maybe there's some female friends that are into,
Look, he
underage
either,
boys.
He either got them through money or through drugs. Either one.
I guess. I don't know. This is just a weird way of parenting. Not even. It's just.
I mean, there's weird parenting, and then there's just not even
And then
being a
there's
parent,
this, like,
right?
so what's
I don't
going
know
on with you,
that.
man?
It's just weird though, because if this was his daughter, like, how would it would still be bad regardless. But,
I'll
Yeah,
kill
so-
him.
the
Oh, I'll
guy.
kill him. I'll kill him.
You see?
See, that's, see?
You see what I mean? Oh, I'm killing him. Like my son, I'm gonna praise him.
As my son, look, man, I'm gonna teach you all the secrets. As a
See,
daughter,
look
I'm gonna
at
have to. This is the thing. I will prevent my daughter from turning out like any other female. No,
You can't, though.
actually,
That's the thing.
Well,
There's only so much you can do, bro. Like, there's only so
tell
much
her
you
I
can do.
understand that. I
You
understand.
can't
No,
hide it
I
from
understand that she's gonna go through the situations, but as a father, like, if I could prevent that from happening, I would.
Yeah,
Because
realistically,
it's
like-
like,
Imagine giving
realistically,
birth to your
I don't-
child so she could grow up to be a prostitute for 12-year-old boys.
hey man, she didn't have a daddy. She probably didn't have a daddy.
Like, think
She
of-
probably
so-
was.
You're in fucking
Probably
middle
had
school.
age.
What do you want to be when you're older? Oh, I want to suck underage boys' dicks for money.
It's like, huh?
Hey man, if it pays the bills, that's what she.
Yeah.
does.
Alright, so Mel
Way
Mel
more
lost
self-respect
his
than
talking
that.
right.
Look.
This nigga
At
Mel
the end of
lost
the day,
his talking right.
I ain't losing my
This
talking
nigga
right.
Mel can never talk ever again after
Oh
hearing
No,
it.
because
God.
I'm being realistic here because
Uh-huh.
I've seen females do the worst of the worst. So this is nothing new to me.
It's not necessarily new. It's just like,
It's not
why did
new.
he agree to do this?
Never said
Because
it's new.
they had
Like-
one, either pay bills to go somewhere else or whatever they want to do.
No. I'm talking about the Boosie doing this shit. Like,
Yeah, now
you
he's
know?
talking about the guy. Like, why would he do this?
Oh, why would he do this? I don't know. Wow. Nigga, he got money. We in quarantine. What he gonna do?
Like, there's plenty of rich niggas out there that don't do this shit to their kids. Like,
Oh, that we don't know about.
Hey man, he look. I look like this. He's breaking the rules. He's trying to do what's best for his kid, in his eyes as a parent. Now, am I going to talk? Am I going to? Look, I'm going to talk to Boosie about how to raise his kid. No, that's
no, I'm not
that's
telling
his
you anything.
I am. What is wrong with him?
I am.
See, you can do that. I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's just the fact that like the son can't make a decision whether he wanted it or not. Like, you don't even know.
I don't know.
Probably,
The son,
you know,
Probably think
the
of
son
it.
has a brain. The son has a
Puberty,
brain.
Can the little nigga go through puberty first?
Merc probably he did, for all we know.
Yo,
So
Chase,
you
would
don't
you
know?
pay for your son to have his dick sucked?
I don't think he would pay so that all.
Let the boy learn through his experience.
Let the boy watch.
Huh?
Let
Whoa.
the boy watch. Yo,
What he watching?
That's
Trying to explain something here, Mel?
Don't do that. That's traumatic.
Watch porn? Watch porn? Okay, fine. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with that, but okay.
Well, at least let him get to it on his own. Just don't
watch.
throw it at him.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. When you said watch it, I thought like you would have your son watch you fucking like your mistress or whatever. Like that's
Hey,
what I
man,
was
if
thinking.
he walk,
I was like, you can't be
if
showing
he
your son
walked
that.
in,
man.
if he walked in, look, man, it's not my fault.
Yes,
Hey, yo, grab me the beer.
It is your fault
Yes.
I would have been like, so son, now what did we learn?
not to walk in on you. Knock before you open the
Lesson
door.
number 1: if she can walk, you haven't done a good enough job.
Honestly.
What? Alright, anyway, so after all this,
If she's not asking for more, you didn't do the job. right.
listen, I just been sitting here listening to y'all talk, to be honest, because I'm just like, wow.
What is your view on it?
Let me put it in the
What
sense
do you
like
say?
this. Like I said, like if you 12, feel me, and like
Hey, get your
I
dick
don't know,
wet.
yeah, and you get your
No.
dick wet, but hold on. But you get your dick wet in the sense of you go ahead and do all the work. You know, feel me? Like you actually talking to the girl, and the girl actually knows that much knowledge to actually do
Like,
that.
I have a
then
12-year-old
by all
actually went
means.
out and got pussy himself.
Exactly, right? But if it's like, say for example, like, I don't know, your dad and your mom just go to you and just like, yeah, we're gonna bring you to a strip club where you're gonna get your dick sucked so you don't become gay. Okay, what if your daughter becomes fucking lesbian?
guess you
You
didn't
don't want her to
really
become
overlooking
lesbian. What,
the
you're just gonna
age,
get her?
Yeah, like, what are
fucked?
you gonna do? Are you gonna hire men to fuck your 12-year-old daughter to teach her to not be a
Exactly.
lesbian?
I know.
Jesus!
That's what I'm
but
saying.
like that's
That's the equivalent,
thing.
bro.
Like,
But that's
like
the
in my
thing.
head, I'm imagining him
It's
there
so
with his
much
blunt,
worse.
being like, "Yo, she can suck dick,
That's
she can ride dick.
much
That's my
worse.
daughter." Like that, I'm imagining.
No, but like that's
No.
like that's the thing.
No.
That's the thing.
Bro,
That's
what
the
the
thing. It's the
fuck?
fine
That's what I'm
line
saying.
that is basically being crossed because now you're talking about what if it was naturally versus if it was like, you know, like purposely. Not purposely, but like no, like constructed. Like, you know, feel what I mean? Like your dad or your mom is setting up all this shit to happen so you don't become like this type of way. But it's like, no, that's not gonna stop them because then what happens if all of a sudden down the road they're just like, you know what? I was never straight. I was actually gay my whole life.
Sure.
Like,
See,
I
see,
ain't do my
Like,
job as a
no,
parent
no,
right.
I don't know.
I think we're just overlooking the age. I think everybody forgets about it. Like he's 12.
because I think we're
But
kind
I'm
of at a
not-
general
I'm not overlooking
consensus
the
where
age.
it's wrong.
I'm not overlooking
Like,
it
the
at
other
all
time-
because like
Hey
Because
man,
think
if you
about
go
it.
to a third
What
world
should a
country, they be
12-year-old
doing
be
this.
doing?
Well, yeah, but in third world
playing
countries, they
fucking
also
video
sell off
games
their
and-
daughters at
and
12.
finding
Correct,
his
bro.
dick. playing video games and finding his dick at this age. That's what he should be fucking doing, not over here getting head from fucking females because
Hey,
his
man,
dad's
he living
paying
life.
150 a pop for both of them. Like,
He
no.
living
Could
life.
be living life at the
12
same
year,
time.
the
It's still
12 year
molestation.
living life right now. Him
True.
and his cousin.
True. But the thing is, again, it's like this. Now you're coming into the sense of, and yes, I'm gonna play this fucking devil advocate,
Is it
but
really good though?
underage. They're all underage.
I'm
Like,
saying,
again,
is
it
really
goes
Well, the
back.
boys underage.
It goes back.
The women. don't.
Exactly. No, but it's still counted as underage. That's another
Yeah.
thing too. This falls into the whole category of, is it okay for a younger dude to date an older woman, but that older woman,
Oh, yes. Let's talk
you know,
about this.
you get what I mean? Like, it's not.
I mean, but he's not
It's
even
not okay.
dating them. They're being paid.
No, but it's still, you're engaging into it in a sexual activity without consent.
All
Technically
right,
speaking,
so
he's consent,
Yeah,
but
yeah, he's not old enough to give
Jackson,
consent.
All right, so what about this? Is it appropriate for an older guy to date a younger girl, or is it appropriate
No.
for a younger
no,
younger
like
guy to date
no,
a
Like,
no.
woman?
like, what's the age though? What is it?
Like, think about it like this.
So
If
obviously,
that was
you know,
if
like,
that
you
was the
feel me, like,
case,
Like, give me a
not
number.
a lot of people would
okay,
like.
so this goes vice versa, but basically the girl or the boy is like, 16, and the older person is like, past the age of 18 and all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
You
like
cross
a
a
guy-
fine
What
line.
if the dude
I think
was what if the
after
dude was like 30
18,
and she
it
was
doesn't
20?
really matter. Before 18, it's like you got like a few years leeway, right? So if someone's 16, the other one could be like 19, get away with it, 20 at most. But once you start hitting like 21, 22, then it's like you gotta chill.
So what if the dude was like 30 and she was 20?
Okay, that's fine. At 20, you should
Honestly,
know
like, when we're passing,
how things
like,
work.
like when we hit 20,
Okay,
like,
so
I don't think nobody really cares.
What if the
about that.
dude
Like, it
was
doesn't matter anymore.
25? What if the dude was 25 and she was like 17 or 18?
Ooh, no,
That's
no.
questionable. It very much depends on what this girl's doing.
Okay,
If
so
she's
look
hitting
this
like
now.
19, sure.
So what about this? Was
No,
what
maybe
if,
she's
what if the
17,
guy
maybe
what if the guy was 16 and she was 30?
No, what are you doing?
No. Nah.
Then I very
Okay.
much question the guy's taste
So-
in women.
How about this?
It's a fucking cougar.
Eight,
What the hell?
18-year-old, 18-year-old, 32-year-old, 18-year-old guy, 32-year-old woman.
It's legal, but yeah.
It's legal, but then again, it's like it's something I wouldn't do.
Yeah, it's
Like,
legal,
I'm
yeah.
20, so I wouldn't go date like a 34-year-old.
The thing is like
If
I've
you're
seen
into it,
this,
you're into
and
it.
my boys has been through that before, so it's like it's funny to me because it's like okay, there's not really. It's yes, it is questionable. Don't get me wrong, but it's like whether it's flipped to whether it's male, female, different age. It's like it's that barrier of trying to figure out is it appropriate. Yes or no. I mean, people and majority Asian cultures do it.
Yeah.
Mostly for
Different
money.
countries do that. I see what you mean with different countries doing it.
There's like if you think about it, like certain countries do it and certain other countries don't do it. It's the way that you have that type of system and that type of lifestyle. So it's like other people view it as it's inappropriate. But my thing is this: if it is inappropriate, why don't you try to stop it? Like make the
Because
people believe.
in other countries, they don't have the power to stop it. They can't use that.
And also,
Such as their
it's
culture,
also
they
just
choose to do it.
culture in other countries as well. Like I was saying, there's countries that will sell off their kids at like 12, 13, whatever to go get married.
There's nothing you can do about
True,
it.
but
Depends
now
on the
you're-
government.
Yeah, but now you're confusing two different things because that's the thing that's been a thing since like.
No,
Like,
no,
so
no,
you
no.
was in the bathroom
That's the
and
thing.
you
So
was just
if this was like
"Oh, what's this one do?"
if this was in like another country where they do this kind of thing, then yeah, okay, cool. But this is in America, right? And in America, this is the kind of shit you do. I feel like there are much more valuable things you can teach your 12-year-old son than how to eat pussy. Because at the end of the day, right, you're teaching him
I
these
don't know,
things.
man. That's a good quality right there.
No, look. Here's the thing.
Nigga, what?
What-
No,
you
you
are-
he's
he's getting-
teaching your son like respect
look,
See,
shit,
if
look,
they
'cause
came
here's the
to me,
thing.
that'd be different. But I don't know. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
like
do it.
here's the thing,
Nope.
right?
Hit,
Yeah.
This
hit, man,
12-year-old
you don't know how to
boy-
do it, you suck.
This 12-year-old boy is getting experience so that he can meet a girl who has no experience here. I don't know. For me, it was like I enjoyed the learning process of two virgins learning how to do shit together. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be shitty if one person knows exactly what he's doing. She's gonna be disappointed.
I like the whole, you know, if the person has experience, because you know what, you can still learn from that. Because there's little things that probably your ass don't know
His
how
sex
to do.
life is gonna be shit. He's going to meet someone who's never sat on a dick in their life, and he's not gonna feel a thing because he's been getting his dick ridden since he was 12 years old by bitches who know what they doing. So his sex life is gonna be absolutely shit. Because it's like when people say you shouldn't look at porn as real life sex, because they are two completely different things, and it sets your expectations too high. And that's the same with this. This 12-year-old boy is going to be out here wondering why these bitches don't know how to ride a dick properly, because they've never done it before. Because their parents didn't pay for them to get fucked as kids. Like, dead ass.
They did it on their own. They did it on their own.
Like, there's so many more, like, why don't you teach your son how to deal with emotions or something? Or why don't you teach him how to get up in class, right? Because at the end of the day, it's easier to learn how to have sex than it is to handle your emotions, or to get higher grades in class, or to fucking learn a new skill.
I don't know about that,
I would say, Boosie situation, I would just teach him the money. I would say that.
Yeah, teach him money. That's much more dude, if you teach him how to manage his money, he can pay for the fucking prostitutes. And you don't have to do it.
You had me up until there, and after that, you just went south. I was just like, all right, man, we went from.
I'm just saying, there are much more valuable things. You can bond with your son in a much better way than paying for his prostitutes at the age of 12.
Look, man, if that's how he has to do
like,
it.
What's he doing? Does he sit there and watch to make sure she's doing it right for his boy?
What the fuck?
That's what. Where's he in all this? Where's he in all this? Does he just get them to go in a room and he sits outside, wait until time's up?
He probably chilling. He probably chilling, having somebody with himself too. I mean, why would you want to watch your kid do that? He's like, you know, I'm gonna get beat.
Making sure his
what
kid's
is he
doing
gonna
it right.
Is he gonna give his son shots of vodka to build up alcohol? No.
Nah, bro, I think he's going way too deep.
Yeah, I don't
see,
know.
we're going way
think
too
about
deep
this
because
too
this
much.
is just so stupid. Like, why?
I mean,
I cannot think of an actual reason to buy prostitutes for your 12-year-old son. Like, okay, so you mentioned his son is 16 now. If we're gonna say his son is 16, it's a little bit different, right? Technically still underage, but he's closer to the age. It's around the time that he's gonna start being involved with other women and stuff. Okay, maybe it's a good idea to have something like that happen. But at 12, there is no this dude is still learning how to write on a fucking page. He's still learning how to construct a full sentence and do math.
I feel like you
Look, he's 16. He has a full world. He has a full world knowing of what's right and wrong.
Yeah, like at 16, I don't think this is as much of an issue. At 12, I think it's a problem.
I feel like this. At 16, you should know the difference between right and wrong. He knew right and wrong. He chose to do it his way, and
but he
agreed
did that
with
at
it.
12. No, but he did that when he was 12.
Like I said, when you're that at the age, even if you are 12, you know the right and wrongs. It's like you're not stupid at 12.
Not every
It depends what the right and wrongs are. I mean, at 12-year-old, you're still doing dumb shit 'cause you don't know it's wrong.
Not every 12-year-old knows common sense of right or wrong.
If somebody said they paid for a prostitute to fuck me at 12, you best believe I'm gonna do it.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, I can't.
That is a
I can't
fact.
with you, man. Anything
That is
with
a
the bag,
fact.
you just
I know it's wrong, but I'm going to do it.
Yo, anything with the bag with you just for it.
When you're 12, you don't make good decisions. You make decisions that you want.
Wait, what? No.
Wait, what? You don't make the decisions. So who make it?
I say you don't make good decisions when you're 12. When you're young, you don't make good decisions.
Oh, you make good decisions. I thought you said make decisions.
No, he said you. No, he said you don't make good decisions. You make decisions about you, like that will benefit you. So whether it's good to get your dick sucked at 12 or not, it doesn't matter because you're the one getting your dick sucked. So you're gonna say yes. I understand. Like, there's people who don't even learn about sex education until like 16, 17, 18, and there's people who learn about it when they're 10. So it depends where you are mentally as well.
Here's another question. Do you feel like during our high school years and middle school, do you think that we feel that we were pressured into this? Like, is it culturally susceptible to be like this?
Yes.
Society definitely pushes that shit down your throat.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
no question about
definitely.
that.
Like,
It's like, I don't know. Because in high school, it was like that for me. It's just like, I had to deal with it. But I
Yeah,
just, at
people
the end of the
just,
day, I
like,
just didn't care. I just didn't
Just
care
keep
no
throwing
more.
that shit in your face. It's a question of
Yeah.
whether or not you're gonna give into it. Like,
yeah,
I decided
like,
to
I'm
I feel
like,
like I was missing
there's
out. Everybody
a
was talking about it. Like,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
like-
saying. Like, everybody was talking about for like 12
if you're
years.
around certain people, yes, it would be pressured on you if you live in a certain type of environment. The environment that you live in, you would be pressured.
I mean, even
But-
still, it's all about who's losing their virginity first. Like, who loses it first,
Yeah.
who loses it
Yeah.
last.
Did I
You know
tell
what I
you
mean?
about
That's
the
what it
freshmen?
is.
Did
that
I
was
tell you
that
about
was
some
a
freshmen who made a cult?
oh yeah,
That was
bro.
a-
I
that
heard
was a-
about that.
yo.
No.
They made a
Why couldn't that
cult.
shit be around when I was in high school?
No, Lamar. No.
They made a
Oh,
cult to
Lord.
do each
Hey,
other before they start high
Bro, if they all fucked up in that night, like, that's their whole life.
I'm sorry, wait, what? I was not
No,
paying
They're
attention.
talking about a story that I have no idea about. Someone has to give some background here.
No, because
Mike, you gotta
What
tell them the
story, Mike?
Mike,
no,
tell
it
the
was one of
story.
these girls. It was one of these girls from the Kobe volleyball team. She was a freshman.
Mhm.
She was telling me that her freshman class was wild. I was like,
Mhm.
"What you mean?" She was just saying that they made like a little group or something like that, and they basically
sex
was
pact.
like, yeah, and it was basically just having sex before they entered their freshman year.
Oh, I know
Hold
what you're
up.
talking about.
Huh?
Oh, I know
There
what
was
you're
like,
talking about.
I think there was
Are you
like
talking
40
about?
something of them.
Are you talking about when we
30?
became juniors?
Huh?
40.
Nah, I really left.
No.
You left.
I
Okay,
was-
so when we were sophomores.
when we
Oh,
were-
from
no,
the Mars class.
No.
Oh,
That was my class. No.
We already
The one after
graduated.
that.
The
We
freshman
already
class
graduated.
after I graduated. So they should be
Yeah.
graduating in
So we were
2023.
sophomores. We were sophomores in college, and I heard about it.
Oh, I did not hear about that. I heard it. Okay, never mind.
So basically, it was like, if we don't lose our virginities before we're freshmen, we're gonna lose our virginities
To
We're
to
gonna
each
fuck
other,
each
yeah.
other. They lose their virginities.
to each other.
Wait.
Oh,
This
no,
is
bro.
females. What's it?
Females, males.
Females and males, all that.
It's like, I feel like this is much worse in the US, but in the US, I know there's such a huge thing over, like, you can't go to college as a virgin. Like,
Yeah,
so
it's like,
many
yo,
people are
you
like,
are-
need to lose their virginity
part of
before
the
they go to
fraternity.
college, and it's stupid.
Oh no, they
Like, we
definitely
part
will
of the
lose it in
fraternity of
college.
losing our virginity. I was like, okay. I mean, that sounds. I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard that, but you know, that's not really surprising in my book.
Not that
I
fucking.
never said it was
Like-
surprising.
Like, none of this information is
I
shocking, but,
expected
like,
it. I expected
It's
like,
it's
get
funny
crazy.
to hear that. It's funny to hear that. It's like, okay.
I wasn't expecting it. You know, it happened. I was like, wow. That's,
I was
I
just
mean,
like,
like, it's your dick. If you want to, you know, it's like, you want to do what you want to do with it. Like, oh,
that's interesting, man. And they all just came up pregnant that way.
well,
Bruh.
congrats.
Chill. We're not even gonna touch on pregnancy
something.
here because that's a
He
whole
caught
different.
something,
Oh,
and spread it at
Lord.
half of the like he caught something, she caught like who knows? Just spreading it.
See, like, that's what happens when you're stupid.
Safe sex is great sex, better without latex.
Yeah, what was it?
Yeah, what? Say that again.
Slow down. I didn't catch
Why you
that.
spitting bars? Stop.
I said safe sex is great sex, better without latex.
Oh, okay.
Alright,
I heard
like-
something else.
My nigga, all I gotta say is,
What?
thank God, my high school year, nigga, I did not give a fuck about that shit. That shit just came out of nowhere. It was just like, hey,
See, I
do this.
cared.
I just happened to be in a relation, like when I was in, well, it'd be high school for you guys. Like, I was just in a relationship where we'd been together for a while. That was just kind of the next step that we were gonna take, and we took that next step. It wasn't like, oh, you're cute, I'm a guy, and it's very important I lose my virginity, so let's fucking do this. Like, it wasn't even like that. You know what I mean?
look, I was straight to the point. I was just like, look, we doing this now.
Nah, I was never like that. I never wanted
Yo,
to.
all I gotta say is, I remember the day Mikey lost his virginity. Told me, and I was just like,
Let's not go to this.
Let's go to this. Let's talk about this.
nigga,
cannot.
everybody was
cannot.
just wondering that day too. Everybody was just like, wait a minute,
We cannot.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. No.
It's nothing special. It's nothing special. It was just.
Oh no, it's special to me.
Say
in my
it,
heart,
motherfucker.
In my heart.
Well, to you, yeah, no, it was just all the boys were literally around, right? And all of a sudden, you know, feel me?
Whoa.
Nah, it was supposed to.
Where did that so wrong?
So what was y'all doing? Y'all was rock paper scissors? Like y'all was like rock paper scissors. All right, you go.
No.
No, not like
So
that.
say,
I'm
alright,
talking
so-
about
No.
in
Um,
class.
So yeah. Oh, as a class. So y'all had one girl, and it was just yeah. So y'all was
Wait,
like,
y'all was running
yeah.
a train in middle school?
Yeah.
Hello.
So it was just like,
No.
so
Alright,
you
alright.
felt.
Can I say the story, Mel, or are you gonna take this shit out of proportion?
It's fine.
Hey
I'll
man,
say
you
the story.
got
Alright, you
better.
tell us then.
I felt it was a great experience, so I decided to share it with my family. End of discussion.
You know,
Alright,
some
you want the
people
more
keep it
important
quiet,
thing?
you know?
Alright, here we go. So we're all in.
It was.
We're all
Hold
in
on.
class.
It was that good that
And
you
all
had
of
to
a
share
sudden-
the female with everybody.
No,
I
what
didn't.
is wrong with you?
He said I got to
You're
share
the
my
only
family.
nigga that is down for that. This is why I expect your bi as fuck, my nigga.
No, I'm not
I
saying.
feel like
Where
you
did that
actually
come from?
want
Where
some
did this
dick
come
in your
from?
life or some
Yo,
shit.
Mel,
Like,
someone
come
didn't.
on.
Whoa, where did this come from? Whoa,
God
hold on.
damn, my nigga.
Yo,
Sam.
clearly
You
someone
went
didn't
way
get
out
their
of
dick sucked.
proportion with
God
this.
damn.
Shut up.
Okay, let's simmer down.
You
Let's
went
simmer
way
down.
out of proportion with this one. I don't know,
Let's
Jackson. I'm
simmer
not.
down.
Nigga, you're the
going
one
that
over
Simmer
here
down.
talking about tag team.
Let's
Chill, right.
He
Chill.
just said. He just said he's willing to share it with the whole family. I'm just like, I want to know the story.
Bro, that is the story. That's it. There's nothing to it.
So, okay, so we're just all gonna tell the stories of what we did when we lost our virginities. Is that literally what we're doing now?
No. It was.
No.
I was gonna
he
tell
just brought
a
me
funny. I
No,
was gonna
nigga.
tell a funny story about Mikey when he first lost his virginity, because we were all talking about how people basically get self-conscious about their virginity before they get into college or after they graduate and shit like that. Mikey was basically an example I was gonna bring out, where basically he wasn't surprised about it, but everyone else was, because we were just all like just proud of him. We were just like, my nigga, like,
You're
feel
making
me?
it seem
Like,
like he was gonna be an incel.
Right, like you make it sound like he's gonna be starring on the next movie or fucking 40-year-old
Like-
virgin.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Jackson. You're like the most horrible person when you describe shit. Because it's like, you put one and one together, it comes out not something else.
Let's go ahead and put it like this, Mel. Mel, you just take everything that you hear out of proportion when you feel like it. A nigga can go ahead and say, I was drinking some water, and you just pop out of nowhere just like, yeah, you were drinking some water, all right, yeah. How'd that water taste? Like, nigga,
Yeah, I'm curious, bro. Was it lemon water? Was it strawberry water? You know, was that
Yeah,
shit
like,
hot?
damn,
Tell
I
me,
can't
bro.
know what type of
So
water
Leo,
it
do you
was.
want to discuss that photo I sent you the other day about that girl who posted some shit?
Oh shit!
So what?
You're gonna have to send me the photo on Discord. So it's
Again?
it's the
I got
picture
you.
of the girl. Well, you sent it on Snapchat last time. It's the picture of the girl talking about how women shouldn't have to pay a penny.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
yeah,
She's
so-
thinking.
Yeah. So Mike, if you send that in Discord, I'll get it up for everyone to see.
Oh, God, all right. We're having this
Which chat
conversation.
is it in? Oh, in general. Okay. Right.
We're
let
having
me
this
just get this up real quick.
Like,
Yeah.
how
Who
she
wants to
worded
go
this?
first?
Hold on. I
Like,
need to get the picture up real quick.
Wait, what the hell we doing?
Okay, so if you look in the
No,
general
bro.
chat in Discord, there is a screenshot for you to see. And I'm gonna get it up in just a second on
What is
here.
this? Oh, this chick is crazy.
So just read through it, like in your head, just give it a quick read through. Let me just
What you mean?
get this.
She's not
quickly.
crazy.
Bro, if I'm
I
in a
think
relationship
she's
with
on
somebody,
some wild shit. I'll say that much.
if I'm in a relationship with somebody, it's a mutual partnership. I'm not here
Thank
to raise a
you.
grown ass baby.
Thank you.
So what I'm
Thank you.
saying.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay, so the picture's up. So anyone
Let's-
watching
so
this
who
can
going
give it a
first?
quick read through. Let's so let's go over it.
Mikey, all right, fine. Actually, no, I got you here. I'll go through a quick read through. Women should be financially taken care of in a relationship. Women shouldn't have to worry about paying a damn thing. If you cannot afford to take care of a woman completely, don't date or pursue a woman until you can. The woman is the prize. Pay for it. Only
Okay,
post
you don't have to read that bit. This is just
okay,
like context. So there's also a YouTube video to go with this as well. I'm not going to bother putting it up. It's just her video about her mindset. But yeah, that's kind of the thing here. So it's like,
So you want me to treat you like as if you're like a material thing? Got you. I'm gonna let you go. You're just material things.
Back to being an object.
If you want to be treated as a material and you want me to pay for it, okay, I'll pay.
Pay for something better. You're right.
I would just put it in the sense like this, just to keep it self and just keep it short. Where she's coming from is understandable because she's basically saying, in a sense, that she doesn't want to go ahead and have to be in a relationship where basically she's the only one financially stable. I can understand that part.
But that's not what she's trying to say. What she's trying to say is, like she said, your woman shouldn't have to worry about paying a damn thing.
No,
like she's saying,
yeah, but
now
this is literally what I was gonna say. I can understand that part of where basically she wants someone else that is also financially well with her. But what she's saying in there,
yeah, like here she's going OD.
No.
Like she's basically saying my money is my money and your money is also my money. And it's like, no, the fuck it's not.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like,
I on that part.
But like, here's the thing: if I'm paying for like meals and groceries and shit like that, and you're paying for the bills, okay, fine. You know what I mean? Perfectly fine.
Sure.
It's just a little bit, a little bit different. But if I'm paying for fucking everything, you better get the fuck out of that door.
Yeah,
like I'm not paying for all this.
Like
shit.
I mentioned this the other day, and I even mentioned it to my mum recently. And I was like, here's the thing: I come from a place where yes, I believe that the guy should be the financial like staple in the family. The guy should be the one with the income who's helping, pay the bills and blah blah. But that doesn't mean that the woman doesn't pay anything. Like while I'm out here paying bills and paying water and buying all the shit, that doesn't mean you can't order a takeaway pizza once every now and again.
This is why you keep all your receipts for the taxes and then you get your money back.
Okay.
Like I said, I gotta get that tax rebate.
Easy.
Okay. So this is
Like,
how
I'm being
I feel about it.
serious.
Go ahead,
you
Mike.
be spending all that money.
Alright, so I understand this is her opinion. I'm not judging her. That's just how she want to live. That's her that's her hypergamy way. That's the definition of this, which she called it. This is whatever. So she believes that. But for me personally, I'd rather equal terms.
Yep.
Stuff like that. If I pay for if I pay for the mortgage, you pay for the light, and I pay for the water bill, she pay for the groceries, so on and so on. That's just how I look at it. I don't mind paying for all the dates. That's cool with me. I don't really. I feel like that's about it. But huh?
Continue.
That's all I want from the female.
I watched the video, so it's like I watched the video, so like I understand where she was coming from because she said like she was used to accustomed or just seeing a man in the household paying for everything, so I get where she's coming from. But it's just she feels like since she's like at a success level and she's making money, she feels like she should up her standard and find someone else who's making money.
See, the bit that gets me is when she's like, the woman is the prize, pay for it, and it's like, what? So men aren't a prize? Like. This is where I cross a very fine line. I am very like this might be going over the top a bit. I am very supportive of a lot of feminist things, but here's the thing. I accept when here's what I like about feminism. I like feminism when they want men and women to be on equal terms. What I don't like is when women are like, oh yeah, no. We're females. We're on a pedestal. We're special. It's like, no. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm fine with men and women being equal. But when you have this bitch out here, like, oh, women are the prize, pay for it, yeah. No wonder people disrespect the shit out of you guys. Like, I'm sorry, you're walking into it.
If I see that, the whole pay for it, I'm gonna be like, okay, so you a prostitute.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and say it like this. I'm gonna say it like this. Who in their bright mind would go ahead and pay for pussy?
I mean, we just got off the topic. I don't know if you remember, Justin. About 10 minutes ago, we were talking about a 12-year-old boy getting his dick sucked. That's who would pay for pussy.
No, but I think you understand what I'm trying to say. I don't think
people in the forest should do it.
Well, no, here's the thing. I don't think you're understanding what I'm trying to say. This is what I mean by paying. I'm not talking about literally going up to a prostitute and paying her. I'm talking about like you go on a date with a girl. She's not paying for anything. You are the one who's paying
Sugar
for
daddies.
Everything. But
Sugar
she's
daddies.
giving. Well, okay, but besides sugar daddies.
Well, no, okay. You're basically saying who would pay for pussy except for all these people that would pay for pussy. Obviously, no
Because
one.
if you want to be realistic, those type of people don't look at like the same type of like, you know, feel me, like relationship that we do. And their relationship, obviously through like sugar daddies, they know that they're gonna be the ones paying for everything. That's their title. That's what they're doing. They're there because they know that they're only getting what they want, which is pussy.
Yeah, and those are the kind of people who do it. If you're not rich and you're not a sugar daddy, then yeah, you would probably try to avoid this type of bitch. But it depends how you meet her. Like, if you don't know this about her, if you don't follow her on Twitter or whatever, then you're going to meet her in real life and think she's nice, right? But we're meeting her through this Twitter post. That's a different story.
I'm gonna say like this, if I gotta go ahead and pay for your dinner meals and all that type of shit, you might as well have an OnlyFans and be porn. I don't care.
I used to watch all her YouTube videos. I still do. I just don't
like,
respect her
if you want me to be paying for everything, every single thing, like even bills and shit, you might as well have an OnlyFans. Just get the money yourself. Fuck you, like.
The thing is, she's already making money. That's the problem.
And
doing that.
Where is that
She
going?
Honestly, by the sounds of it, I don't even think she needs a man's. Like, honestly,
no.
She sounds like she's doing just fine on her own. To be fair.
Yeah, she said she doesn't. She said she doesn't.
She sounds like it, but
like
she's really saying, "I want more." So whoever is the sorry sucker, I'm going to get it. She's just basically trying to bait people. Well, mostly guys.
She just wants to date people with money. Honestly,
the
the more I think about this, this actually doesn't surprise me. A female trying to date a guy with money. That sounds like most females, to be fair. So you know what?
Yo.
I'm gonna give her some points.
Nah, majority of them.
Yo, I just realized that, boys. She's trying to get simps. It makes
Oh my god.
What the hell?
What the fuck is in general chat? Yo, Mel, get this shit out of the chat.
What is this?
Oh, I forgot the name of this.
Angel Korsai, what the fuck?
Those
And
videos.
you understand that's a similar way. Since we're on this topic.
Wait, so this is Angel Korsai is a type of transactional relationship. It is the Japanese language term for the practice of older men giving money and or luxury gifts to attractive young women for sexual favors. The female participants range from schoolgirls to housewives. Yeah, basically sugar daddies. That's just the Japanese term for it.
Yeah, that's
from what I'm getting from this. Is basically Japanese sugar daddies. Angel Korsai.
Yeah.
I'll just say it doesn't matter what type of culture, doesn't matter whatever. There's gonna be people like that pay for it, that certain type of thing. Like, it is really not that.
All I gotta say is in the sense of like this, man. Society in this day of age is just so fucking.
I don't want to say women have it easy, but there are so many options where they don't have to do shit and they still get money.
Yeah, no,
they do have it easy because this thing. Some of them do not understand their own power or what they have down there. They do not understand.
And not only that too,
the power
but
they have down there.
Dude, so I was watching this video of this woman who, like, she had gotten into porn and stuff, and she was saying that growing up she was always self-conscious of her breast size because they were big and everyone noticed them, blah blah. And then she said, but then I grew up and I realized actually these are my money makers. Now she works in porn, and it's like, guys don't have that type of option, bro.
Yeah, you know, I was very self-conscious about my dick. And then all of a sudden, you know, I realized that's my money maker right there, and I made no money.
He made no money.
Centurion.
Because make them forget that a straight.
I'm gonna point this out to everyone watching. All our titles in the Discord server, Mr. SuperChonic here is the only one in the simp tier, so looks like he's gonna be a sugar daddy when he grows up, apparently.
Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
He can't right now because he works at Target, but don't worry, that'll change in a few years.
Yeah, that'll change. Females, give our boy here, SuperChonic, a fucking call.
Yo,
he will fucking pay for you.
Dude, catch him while he's at Target, because once he moves up to the big leagues, he ain't gonna be on the market no more.
It's over. It's over from there.
Yeah. Yo, Chase, thank you for letting me borrow your private jet before the virus, by the way. I really appreciate that.
Thanks for paying on my jet, man. Thanks for paying on my jet, man.
Mikey, you don't even have any debt.
Thanks for the small loan of $1 million. I appreciate it.
Yo, Jason, thank you for buying me this mansion that I'm in right now. Like,
Yo, with my
Yo,
$10.
thank
bitch.
you for buying me a lifetime supply of hydroxychloroquine.
Where's my $10, my ice cream sandwich, and my sugar, bro?
Yo, Mel, where's my
Come collect my
50%, bro?
dash.
Where's my
Whoa,
50%?
Hey, yo, Mel, where my
whoa,
weed at?
easy there.
Yo.
Mel, where my
Yo,
50% at, bro?
I got
Yo,
you
Mel,
15
where my weed at,
cents.
bro?
I got you 15
Where my
cents.
weed
Bro,
at,
don't make me get in Chase's private jet again.
Yo,
I'll be
Mel,
right.
where my weed at, my nigga?
You can't even come over here. You.
Should we give our final thoughts?
Where my weed at, Mel?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Ooh, now we have
Expectations.
I don't do that type of stuff.
No. Yeah,
Should
you
we
do,
give
nigga,
our
where my weed
final
at?
thoughts?
But be your ass. Be your ass.
Alright, hey, man, you get
No,
it.
I'm just
Alright.
asking. Should we give our final thoughts to end this video?
Probably.
Yeah.
By the sounds of it, it's about time, because I feel like Justin and Mel are going to go at each other's throats any minute now.
Nah. We go. Wait.
I'm feeling the
Before-
sexual
before we-
tension between you two.
Before we actually go ahead and do that shit, though. Nah, it's like I said, it's crazy how
Okay,
society
first,
is
it's your
now.
final-
Dog.
Okay, there you go. It's your final
Honestly.
thoughts. Continue.
Oh, nigga,
So,
no, that was
yeah, it's like I was saying, like,
I was just trying to finish what I was saying before, but we just
So
got
you?
so long.
Hey, yeah.
Oh.
So you think society going to shit? Good. All right, good talk. Next, what?
Yo.
Alright, fuck it, Mike. What's your final thoughts on this, Mike?
let's get your opinion on both things. The 12-year-old boy and then the money thing. Let's get your opinion on both.
Alright.
Okay, go
So
first.
you might
No. Go first.
You want to go in
At the
name
top.
order? Okay, right. If Mel unmutes
it's better
himself,
that
we'll
way.
get Mel first. But it sounds like he's fucking dead. Right, Lamar.
Okay, Lamar.
Lamar, first your
Alright.
Oh,
thoughts on the
you
12-year-old.
said we going to
Oh,
name order. I
yeah,
thought we was going
yeah.
like alphabetical name order.
Nah, as
Now,
in the
what do you
child
think
order.
about the
Down
whole
the list.
12-year-old
Yeah,
thing?
Mel.
Final thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh,
Firstly, the 12-year-old.
12-year-old. Pretty much, I think it's not really appropriate at that time to learn about it. But at the same time, you know what? If he learns it by an early age, by all means, more props to you. But
Alright.
I don't agree with it.
And the money bitch.
Oh, the money bitch. Shit.
See,
Uh,
Don't worry,
the
I'm
names.
gonna try to keep
Y'all
PG.
know
Alright, I'll
the
keep
name.
PG.
It's in the screenshot.
Yeah, it's not
So,
important right now.
Yo.
what's the name? Miss Mitchell. Miss Mitchell, since you're not married and you ain't got no man, Miss Mitchell.
Miss Mitchell.
You need like to work on your.
So disrespectful, bro.
You need to work on your you're right, cause I ain't paying for shit.
Oh, that's just how she thinks. Okay, I'm gonna let y'all.
Let them know, nigga. Let them know.
If you a material item, then the guy should just leave you right then and there.
Let them
You
know.
can be replaced.
Let them know.
Lamar, 12-year-old boy.
I'll spend $1 on you for Arizona. That's as close as you get.
Okay, Lamar, go.
You can't force that shit on a 12-year-old. Just if it happens, it happens. But you're fucking up the kid by forcing it down his throat.
Look, man, he
Well,
did better
down
than
her
Jace.
throat, but yeah.
Okay, first of all, that was paid for. He's trying to set up Chase like that.
Look, man, this is my only time I get to talk. I'm using my full advantage. So y'all want me to talk? I'm gonna talk.
Shut up, nigga. Let fucking Lamar give his final thoughts.
Lamar.
Lamar did give his final thought.
No. We still want to talk about Miss Desiree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's talk about Miss Desiree.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you think about Miss Desiree, my nigga?
Get it? She has them old patriarchal views, but shit don't work like that anymore.
Man, she
Shit
got
don't work
pop
like
pipes.
that.
Oh,
Let him
man.
know. Let him know, bro. Let him know.
Mike, you communist?
Yeah, like,
She might as
Mike.
well be, my nigga.
Mikey, little boy.
So,
whoa.
see, as a black person, I feel this is culturally inappropriate, and that we should
Nigga
stop
said as a
trying to
black
like peer
person.
pressure. Yeah, because it really is a black issue. I feel like that really is.
Definitely.
You always get confused and brainwashed since the media, our dads, uncles, and all that. We think it's cool. So I feel like it's not cool. So it's just like we gotta find that stuff on our own. And it can also cause traumatic or change this whole son's opinion about females and all that other stuff. So it change everything. How he thinks, what he catches, he doesn't know nothing about it. He's just not informed. He's 12. So I feel like he should just figure it out on his own. You can still teach him about sex, but just don't try to influence it and do it. You're supposed to make them aware, not encourage it, you know?
Alright.
So.
And
Now,
Miss
as far as
Desiree.
Desiree,
Oh, he was fully aware. He saw he saw tatas, he was just like, give me.
Leo, you're
No. We have to. He has to talk about Miss
yeah,
Desiree.
Miss Desiree. Forgot. Thank you.
As far as Miss Desiree. Alright. I don't agree with her opinion, but she is entitled to have an opinion. I agree. It's okay to feel entitled. If she believes hypergamy is the way for her, then the hypergamy is the way for her. I don't agree with it personally, but that's just her lifestyle. We can't control her. We can say what we want, but it's not going to mean nothing because she's still going to do what she want to do. So it's like, what's the point? So it's up to her. That's her lifestyle. I'm still going to support her because I like her music, other stuff. But other than that, it's cool. That's her lifestyle. It ain't affecting me.
Right.
And she got cobwebs.
I know, so with the 12-year-old boy, it's pretty much what I said earlier. At the age of 12, there are much more valuable things you can be teaching your son than buying him
like
prostitutes. That's like, firstly, 12 is too young. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not something that you shouldn't do for your son, but at the age of 12, you definitely shouldn't be. You know? And then for Miss Desiree, it brings me back to a quote from The Right Opinion. He said, "Everyone has the right to an opinion, but not every opinion is right." And yeah, that pretty much says it all. Like like you said, she has the right to an opinion, and I get where she's coming from. I just think she's wrong, and I don't fuck with it. And if I met someone like that, best believe they'd be cut off of everything. Like,
yeah,
nah, I just don't fuck with that mindset. Like,
Keep up the good work.
I don't fuck with that mindset. Alright, Chase, little boy.
Oh boy,
So-
you want to talk to you like that?
Say that to everybody. What the fuck?
Come on, let this man
Nigga said little
go.
boy, huh?
He said 12-year-old to everybody but you.
No, actually, I said little boy to you, I think, Mikey.
No, you said 12-year-old little boy. You didn't say
Yeah.
little boy.
You called this man a little boy.
Can you,
Talking about
Chase,
12-year-old.
what are your opinions on the 12-year-old boy getting his dick sucked?
Obviously,
I want-
it's wrong. He should be able to go through experience himself, and no one, and like, it doesn't even matter. I understand people have been doing that shit for years, but no one should be going out of their way to get their sons or nephews or any gender that matter or age getting their dick sucked or whatnot.
Yeah, he got his dick. He got his dick wet.
Nope.
The person should be able to go through the experience themselves. They should not have to have their parents or whatnot do it for them.
Alright, and
His son is
what
done,
about thoughts on your future wife?
Get the fuck out of here.
So,
Miss
what you're trying to say
I didn't
is
even know that
that,
shit is.
Miss
That's from
Desiree.
Miss Mitchell.
yeah, because she
You
said,
know, I don't agree with.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't agree
but
with her
Desiree
opinion
Tronic
at
has a
all.
ring to it, bro.
No.
I don't know about that. We ain't going that.
Yikes.
I feel like she
All I
used
gotta say
J's,
is-
and then I got stuck.
all
in there,
I gotta
like, hey,
say
we
to
gonna
that
do
is
this.
yikes.
Nah, right, Chase. Miss
I'm
Desiree.
a person who believes in equality for like men and women. Like things should be equal. It should not go one over the other. That's all I can really say about it. Like it's her opinion. Like you said, it's her opinion. Don't have to like it. Don't respect it. Doesn't mean it's right or wrong. Obviously, for us, it's wrong because it's like you gotta make a man pay for everything. You're not gonna pay for shit. Like no.
Alright,
Oh man.
On to the
Justin,
next.
Justin,
No.
you're the 12-year-old.
Oh, I was gonna say, fuck, I thought Jason was done. 12-year-old. I got like a bunch of everyone else basically said here. I think that shit, to be honest with you, is wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's the same way how I feel every time I be going on Snapchat and seeing these high school teachers going to jail for fucking a student. I always question why it couldn't be me, but you know what? It's whatever.
Alright, moving on to Miss Desiree.
Miss Desiree. To be honest with you, the whole female fucking gays to be not paying for shit. I'm a dude of equality as well, and like I said, like if you're expecting for a man to go ahead and pay everything for you, you got the wrong guy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think guys should go ahead and pay for everything. I think personally, if you have to pay for, you know, like I said, pussy, I mean, yeah, you're getting pussy, but your game ain't right. You know what I mean? You got, if you can't spit, you got no game. You can't get bitches. So I think both parties should pay.
All right, moving on to Rohan, the 12-year-old boy.
All right, that's just bad parenting. Let's just get that out the way. It's like at that point you should not like have kids. Like if that's just your way of thinking, it's just way off. Like first of all, you
to
can't,
get your son's dick wet. Like,
bro. Like you can't prevent a child from being like gay or whatever it is you want to call it. Like,
God.
it's like you can't stop that. It's like they're gonna choose their sexuality, like whether you want it or not. Like it's
you
just,
go to the corner.
you gonna accept them or like why bother having a kid if you can't accept like what reality is shit, you know? It's like that's just what I think. Boosie's just Indian.
How about Miss Desiree? What do you think about her?
She's on something else. I don't know what she's smoking, but
Thank you.
she needs to chill out. It's like
Hell yeah.
she can. If some guy wants to agree to do this shit, that's on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't agree with her. She ain't. Like, a relationship is 50-50. Like we all been saying, it's like it's a partnership here. If I'm babysitting you, what the fuck am I eating? You here for, like, you know? Like, why are you here?
Bitch.
Like, I'm not here to deal with all your shit. I ain't here to fix you. That's your problem.
Okay, she didn't need
Tell him how it is,
This is why I like
Tell
Rohan.
him how it
This
is.
why I like Rohan.
I've been waiting for this all episode, bro.
You can say that. But she
No.
didn't need fixing.
Nah, I don't necessarily mean like fixer, but you get the idea that I'm not here to like
Yeah.
just take care of like everything. And, like it's like that's not my job. Like, you know, I'm not your.
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
your
her partner, not a babysitter. Yeah.
It's
Oh
like,
shit.
Yeah, that's just,
All right, Mikey.
Get you a damn,
Sign it out.
Damn
Let's go.
pacifier.
Well, that was an interesting discussion. Hey, let's get out of here.
All right, man. See you all
Yo, this
next
shit about to
week.
be taken out of context.
Ciao.
Yeesh. The amount of times I was
Alright,
talking
so,
about.
Right,